What is your 2022 running goal? The ancient Greek philosopher Seneca said that our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a person does not know what harbor to make for, no wind is the right wind. And I think it's a great quotation and a way to think about your actions in this world. If you haven't stated your intention of where you're trying to go, it's impossible to know what the right direction is. But oftentimes, just by saying, yes, this is what I want to go try to achieve, then as the Quakers say, way opens up before you. So, me personally, in 2022, my goal is to qualify for the New York City Marathon. NPR, not too long ago, did a really interesting episode on how the New York City Marathon is the most equitable marathon. And that's because there are 4 different ways to get into it. One of the ways is that there's a lottery system. So this works for a lot of the marathons where it's based solely on luck. You apply, hopefully you get into it. And that's one way to qualify for the New York City Marathon. The second one, or gain entrance. The second one is you can donate money. You can join a charity group. There are often high-end tour packages, but if you value the experience enough where you're able to commit a lot of money to be able to run the race, that's another way you can get into the New York City Marathon. And so rewards the people that put a high value on it monetarily. The third way is through commitment. And this is the people that maybe aren't the fastest, and so they're going to qualify for the fourth method, but they really love the community and they love running. And so what the New York Road Runners do, who put on the New York City Marathon, is that if you run a certain number of New York Road Runner races in a given year and volunteer for one of the events, that shows your commitment and your dedication to the sport of running, the New York Road Runners, into the city. And that is a way that you can gain acceptance in the New York City Marathon, which I think is awesome. And the final way is a time qualification. And this is the same as with the Boston Marathon. For my age group, the time qualification is a 2:57:59 marathon or a 1:24:59 half marathon. And that is 12 minutes faster than the Boston qualifying standard for my age. And so I think it's an interesting goal. During my running journey, I've trained hard, and I'm doing the best that I feel like is in my natural ability. I've run Boston 3 times, qualified 5 times, and so for me, this is a pretty audacious time standard. I don't know if I can go achieve it, but as Seneca say, you have to state an aim, and you can now start finding a direction, and then hopefully it works out. And so that's the plan. So hopefully you have set a goal in 2022. Hopefully you have set some direction. It doesn't have to be a time goal. It can be, one of my friends set a mileage goal. One of my friends set running a new race, running a new trail race. Another one of my friends just wants to run a local 5K, hadn't done one in a while. Whatever the goal, it doesn't matter. The point is stating your intentions is important, and sticking with the ancient world theme, as the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once famously wrote in Meditations. He says, I quote, "The human soul degrades itself when it allows its action and impulse to be without purpose, to be random and disconnected, even the smallest things out to be directed towards a goal." So, best wishes chasing your 2022 running goals.